part of the gut and different things like that, and how important it is. A lot of ailments are caused from overtime, and I always hate to say this, but over time, we've eaten so many bad things in our life, and I mean, I have too, and I mean things that I wasn't aware at the time that I was eating those bad things, additives, preservatives, different chemicals, formaldehyde, which is embalming fluid that they're actually putting in our foods. That we may see it on the label, but we're really not really conscious of the things that we put in our bodies, and the gut is like your second brain, and um, you can have over. I mean, in the small intestine, it's 24 to 7 feet, right? So you can have over 20 to 23 pounds of stagnant fecal matter in your upper colon. So that's why when you do a colon cleanse, a colonoscopy, the older people, or if you're doing it, if you're 40 and over, you need to be doing one. But if you're doing it, once you do your colonoscopy, all of that stuff is coming out, and you're like, where is this coming from? It's because it's the stagnant on the fecal matter, like on the walls from years and years and years. So the gut is very important. It plays a major part in different health ailments, and you wonder why we're fog brained. You wonder why we can't think straight. You wonder why I mean, we're having so many issues with like dementia, Alzheimer's, those types of things. It's because of our gut. Well, it's derived from our gut health. So yes, it's very important for the digestive tract. You are absolutely right.
Excellent. Thank you. Sham, saw you come off mute for a second. Did you have something you wanted to add?
Yeah, this may be a bit more of a personal question. At what point did you, and you might have already answered this, and I misinterpreted how you said it.
Hmm.
You said you wanted to help people following the passing of your grandmother. Was that becoming a nutritionist, or does that also included with the juice business?
Oh, that was actually just becoming a nutritionist. The juice
Okay.
business, I started the juice business. Um, I may have started the juice business maybe actually 2020. I started the actual juice aspect of my business. And that, of course, that we started with COVID, and I just knew that I had to do something, and I had already started juicing personally. Maybe 4 years prior to that, I had started juicing personally, and then once COVID started, people start asking, "Do you have something I can take, or different things like that?" And I actually have a shot called the flu shot, and it's like an immunity boost shot, and those are the shots that I was selling during COVID. I started selling those, and then they started seeing me juicing online, and they were like, "Well, we want to taste the other juices." So that's how I started. That's how I started the juice business.
Okay.
The juice aspect of the business.
Wait, so you said the juice aspect of the business. What was the business primarily focused on beforehand, or
I was
pre-juice?
just it was just doing like consulting
Okay.
and meal planning. I was into meal prepping a little bit, but it got overwhelming. So I just would do just the meal plan, the consulting, and following up. It wasn't nothing like tangible. I didn't start like selling things until 2020.
Okay. Well, so you 3 years strong then with the change of format.
Yes. Yes,
You have any
sir.
like a network of juicers, or are you like the only one for your area?
Well, I have a few, maybe like three or four that I kind of like look up to, and then I have people like mentees that are looking up to me. Like I have about three or four women that I've helped actually start their business from the ground up. Um, helping them get their LLC, the EINs, the DUNS, those different things that you need to start up the juice business. So yes, I guess you could say it is a community that I can reach out to, and also, of course, you reaching back and giving that hand to other people. So yes, absolutely.
Okay.
What else?
Yeah.
I remember you was telling me before, Grace. Isn't there something else that you do? I think it was like something with social media, with helping people make money from it or something like that.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. Okay. So with TikTok, I help people get monetized on TikTok, and that link is on there as well too on my website. So there's 4 different ways that you can get monetized with your content creating on TikTok, and I actually have a class that I'm going to be doing. Actually, tomorrow is my next class. I did one on the 15th.
You
How to
probably
get
want to shoot one in
monetized?
January.
Huh?
What you
You
say?
probably want to air until January, so maybe something closer to January. If you kind of throw it out there.
Oh, well, this podcast probably won't air till January, so they're telling you to
Oh, okay,
probably,
okay.
yeah.
All right. So let's say I usually do something every month. I just have to look at the calendar. So let's just say January 18th. Usually do it every 18th of the month. So I don't know when you guys are gonna air it, but but yeah. So I teach people how to make money and be monetized on TikTok. I went viral on TikTok. Um, 2020 was a good year for me as far as like social media and my business, everything. So I went viral on TikTok because of, speaking about the herbs and different things, health ailments, and also, of course, the juicing. And I ended up getting monetized 4 different ways on TikTok. And so a lot of people are like, they're posting on TikTok, but, I always say it has to be relatable, it has to make sense, it has to be positive, and it has to make you money. If you're going to be posting on social media, you might as well be making money from it. So I teach people how to make money on TikTok, um, and how to go viral and build their platform and audience there for their business.
I have a
My
question for
cousin
you.
needs you. All right, go ahead.
now, so my question is: you mentioned a couple things to remove from your diet. What do you think is the most important thing to remove and add to your diet? Generally speaking, let's just speak about. We'll say everyone, but you know who I'm talking about. We'll say
Are you
everyone. Yeah.
okay? All right. So I think the main thing to remove from your diet is a lot of people are like, oh, she's gonna say meat, but I'm like, no. I think the main thing that you need to remove from your diet right now in this time is anything that is like fried. Anything that is fried,
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm not
yeah.
giving no chicken wings.
Anything anything that is fried, anything that has added sugars, additives, preservatives, which is mainly everything. Is sad. It's a sad time right now because even your fruit has formaldehyde on it. They spray it down with that. So I always just encourage people to just stay away from the fried foods. And what I recommend too is to, like, as far as like implementing in something in your diet, I would say fiber. Fiber is so important as it relates to like I think I mentioned it earlier, as it relates to your health, your heart health, diabetes, especially cholesterol, all of those. Fiber, if you have a high amount of fiber, which I do recommend, at least 25 to about 35 grams of fiber, per day.
It
So,
helps you poop.
hmm,
It helps you poop.
yeah, it helps you poop. It helps with your cholesterol. The different fats. So if you are eating a high fat diet, which is those fried foods and cheese and all of that, if you are eating a high fat food diet every day, you want to make sure you're getting that fiber in, because if you don't, it's gonna start over time. It's gonna start causing those health ailments, those heart issues, that you don't want. Those diabetes, that you don't want. Even though diabetes is more of like hereditary, but we can get into that later on. But um, yeah, but I would just say implement more fiber. And I think all health professionals, all nutritionists, I think um they would say fiber is like the fiber is the main thing. And of course, your vegetables and fruits, they are high in fiber. So make sure you're eating your servings a day, like two to three vegetable servings per day. Even if you have to throw it in a smoothie, if you have to throw it in a salad, whatever you have to do, throw it in your pancakes. Throw some squash in your pancakes. I know it sounds crazy, but if you just can't get over like the fact of like actually consuming it, having to chew it, chew your food, chew your vegetables, start putting your vegetables in your foods that you actually like.
Sorry. And this is completely against everything you said. Personally, and this is not an attack on you. A lot of them people just need to get over it. I can't stand a grown person who can't eat a vegetable and be like, I can't do it. Like those are people who were never disciplined as children. They never had to eat nothing like, it might save my life, but you can't maybe eat a vegetable. You know what? Maybe you don't need to procreate. Since vegetables are your weakness. I'm sorry. But yeah, we should. I like all the things you said, but I can't stand somebody like I don't like taste of water. I can't eat vegetables. What are you here for?
One thing that I'm not giving up chicken wings, and you just
You don't
gonna have
have
to
to
live
give
with
up
that.
chicken wings, bro.
Damn chicken wings, bro! I'm
Listen,
giving it
listen,
up.
listen. You don't have to give it up, bro. One thing I
I'm
will
talking to
say
the
that
nutritionist. When the last time
I
you ate
know
fried
that.
chicken wings? When last time
Listen,
you ate
bro.
fried chicken wings?
Listen,
Exactly. You
listen,
don't know
Look,
me.
listen,
calm
listen. How
You
down,
you gonna give
don't
me
know
calm down,
me.
chicken
I'm
wing
how you
Kanye
good. I
West.
love my
Calm
chicken
down,
wings.
chicken wing Kanye West.
Oh,
Calm down, chicken wing
I haven't
Kanye
calmed
West.
down.
We're
ain't coming
you
down.
know?
calm
Telling me to
down,
get up
Listen,
my
listen,
fried
calm
chicken
down.
wings. But typically,
listen.
honestly, like real talk, I don't eat that much fried food. Only thing I really eat fried is chicken. And I don't think the last time I had fried,
Chicken wings.
no, honestly, the last time I had fried chicken was last Sunday. I think that was the first time I ate fried food. But like that kind of gets difficult when I think about like how I fry things, kind of, but not really. Like if I'm trying to think of something I make in oil, but technically that would be frying it. I can't think of it.
Hand seared chicken. I know. I'll be hearing about
So
it.
No,
Y'all be talking about it in
I
your
would think the
household.
thing that would make it at least better was changing the oil that you're using when you're frying it. Like,
yeah,
don't use
canola oil
just.
cheap and available.
Yeah, listen, bro.
Right.
Don't
I
use
like what I'm
that.
You need that avocado oil, boy.
Yeah,
Avocado
avocado
oil, boy.
oil,
Mm-hmm.
extra virgin olive.
Now
Mm-hmm.
you got,
Don't
don't
use
want to do
none of the
olive oil
seed oil.
though. You don't
Hmm?
want to fry in olive oil though.
I thought
Olive
it
oil
was
is really good. Olive oil is really good, but it has very carcinogens in it, which if they're heated, to a certain heating level, or if you're doing like a high heat, you're frying your food, you're dipping your food down in olive oil, high heat olive oil, you want to make sure that you be careful with that. And like when you eat or consume olive oil, we're putting it on our salad, but we're doing it cold press. Like we're not heating olive oil, but like you said, avocado oil is a good oil. Um,
yeah. That's what I
that's
use.
yeah,
it's
that's
the
what I
best.
use.
It's
That
the
will
best.
sound expensive.
I'm trying to think when I use oil, olive oil. Usually when I'm doing like
I'm gonna give you some avocado oil,
I do
Sam.
garlic. You give me some too. That shit smells garlic noodles.
Now, when we're talking about like high
Nah,
heat,
bro, you got
No,
it. You a
no,
lotto
fuck you,
winner.
nigga. I'm poor. I want some avocado oil.
Lies
Gotta get
out
That
that
shit
here,
like
oil.
man. You had kids.
like $14, bro. What you talking about? This shit is expensive.
Really, it's like
Look, I'm
24.95.
talking
But
about for the little ones. See,
You
you rich niggas think
you get
differently.
you can actually get it from
That's
Lidl
the
for about
so
like $7.
that's
yeah, yeah,
that's good.
little gotta.
You get it from Lidl for
Look,
Yeah,
like
but
seven
little make
dollars.
you pay for them tarts. I ain't getting my quarter.
Nah, man.
you can get your quarterback, bro. You can get the quarterback. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, that was my next question. Often hold on, y'all. I got a serious question. Oftentimes, I think that first barrier is like, man, eating healthy so expensive, and I'm just like, then of course everyone recants with the, well, you're gonna die, but it's like then they'll say I'm gonna die anyway. So I guess the question is, how do you find that balance between it being very expensive to eat like raw and I don't know how your diet works because I didn't look at it, of course, because I don't have it. But I'm saying, like, it's like compared to your regular grocery bill, which everyone bills up right now. How do you find a way to be, I would say, frugal and eat well?
So of course you definitely want to do iceberg.
No,
I,
we
I
know
would
that.
I would recommend romaine if it's you speaking about it like a cost effective one. I like romaine. Arugula actually it's cost effective as well.
I do mixed
Um
greens. If that,
I
you know what I
I
mean?
Yeah,
yeah.
love that
I
arugula.
like
I'm
the
not gonna
mixed
lie to
greens.
you.
The big jar of mixed greens that you get, it's like $7. I always eat like one of those a week for my salads. It's
I
worth it,
just
guys. $5, $6. And
I
you
just
make
do the
like eight
collard
yeah,
word
it's
greens.
salads.
It's easier. I know it is easier to go through the fast food line as opposed to
Mm-hmm.
grabbing, grabbing foods from the grocery store, and actually then you have to